to main equipment, dia kena make sure that the equipment is operate efficiently, and the equipment should produce, kalau let's say reactor produce high quality product. For example, heat exchanger produce the mixture ataupun fluid yang keluar at the desired temperature. So you dengar semua ayat keyword-keyword tu semua relate dengan control sebenarnya. You nak maintain desired temperature using control system. You nak make sure that your product is high quality, you need control system. Apa lagi? Let's say distillation. You need to separate the mixture with 90% purity. So macam mana you nak make sure that you achieve 90%, you need a control system. So basically, memang you belajar banyak. Basically, you belajar reaction, separation, banyak lagi lah. So basically, each of the engineering tu basically it's been integrated into one whole plant tu. And each of the unit operation or equipment at the plant to need a control system. So basically, you tak boleh lari lah daripada proses, daripada control bila you menjadi process engineer. So bila you nak betul, you nak jaga your equipment tu, let's say I cakap tadi for the reactor, you nak maintain the purity of the product. So itu macam mana you nak maintain adalah you kena play around with the control system. So macam mana you play around with the control system? When there is some issue, suddenly ada drop in quality ke apa, you kena do a adjustment on your controller. So macam mana you adjust your controller is you doing your tuning ke. So before you nak figure out there is a problem with your system, you akan dapat tahu you akan dapat information daripada QC lah, your product out of spec ke. So daripada situ you kena pergi to your equipment and then check your controller system, and after check the control system you kena analyse your control system, and then baru you troubleshoot by doing a tuning ke. So basically to be a process engineer ni, you memang akan control system, process control ni akan jadi a part of your life. So nampak tak dia punya kepentingan dekat situ? Tengok kat kamera. Nampak tak kepentingan dekat situ? Kepentingan control system. Maybe you belajar you tak. Maybe you belajar you tak sure sebenarnya bila yang you nak guna. Tapi sebenarnya itulah bila you jadi process engineer, bila you dah dapat equipment yang you kena take the responsibility, masa itulah you akan tahu the importance of control system. Control system ni memang you tak boleh lari, dia memang every equipment akan ada control system. Main equipment lah selalunya. Equipment kecil-kecil memang kita letak lah. Sebab kita buat plant tu, kita nak make sure our output is maximized, our cost is minimized. So bila kita nak maintain the target tu, kita kena ada satu control lah. Something yang control lah, which is our control system lah. Okay. So, semua boleh faham kan? Apa ni? Hubungan the equipment with the control system. Boleh ke?
Boleh. Boleh.
Okay. So, okay, I lupa nak buka majlis kita. Okay, kita mulakan kelas kita hari ini dengan umur kita. Al-Fatihah. Okay, sekarang ni kita pergi ke performance analysis yang hari tu. So basically last week I dah explain on the theory of indicators that been used for the analysis. Okay, for today we will try to do the tutorial. So I already picked two tutorial. Firstly is the calculation of the rise time, settling time, overshoot, and also undershoot, and lastly cycle time. And the other tutorial is calculation of IAE. Okay, so kita try buat the first one, which is this one. So for this one, we will calculate, we will identify and calculate the rise time, settling time, overshoot, undershoot, cycle time. Okay, so basically this response figure 5.11 is a closed loop process response for the water flow control when the set point is changed from the 50 to 57%. So the controller setting that been used for this system is PB is equal to 80%, I equal to 8 seconds. Okay, so basically the first step, okay, the first step for this one untuk calculating the OS, US, TS, TR ni, kita perlu untuk measure the length of the response. So first thing first, we need to find before we measure the length, we need to find the scaling factor untuk x-axis and also y-axis. Boleh? Boleh ikut?
Boleh, Madam.
Boleh Okay. So the first step, okay, we find the scaling factor of A and B. Okay, can we try to do this together? Okay, cuba you measure the length of A. So length of A is from 50 to 57 lah. Yang ni. And 0 to 4. Dapat tak? Okay, for the A ni, dapat tak cari length dia?
Dua sentimeter ke, Madam?
Sama macam yang kita guna hari tu. Apa you tanya sentimeter atau milimeter ke?
2 sentimeter saya dapat.
Oh, 2 sentimeter you dapat. Kalau ikut I, you measure guna buku ke ataupun slide ni?
Saya guna buku.
Semua dapat yang sama ke? 20 mm kan? 2 sentimeter. I dapat lain lah, tapi I'm not sure sebab I print sebenarnya. I tak ada the hard copy untuk chapter ni lah sebab buku yang I guna tu buku lama lah. Bukan buku baru. Yang you all ada tu buku baru kan? Dia dapat sama 20 mm lah kan you dapat. Yang lain sama ke? Asfar dapat sama ke?
Saya dapat lain.
Dapat berapa?
3.5 sentimeter.
35 3.5 lebih kurang I lah. I dapat 3.4. Yang lain dapat sama ke atau berbeza? So you need to measure from 50 daripada sini. Daripada sini ke sini. You guna buku ke yang dapat 35 mm tadi?
Sorry
Yang
doktor,
ke-
tadi saya kira x-axis.
Oh, okay.
Doktor Flamin.
So dapat berapa?
Saya dapat
3.4.
35.
Okay. 35 lah 35 mm you dapat. So yang B tadi you dapat berapa? 20 20 kan? Can you calculate? Okay.
Betul.
Okay, can you calculate for me the A and B tu?
A 0.2.
0.2. B?
0.2 juga.
Oh, sama. Okay. So, okay. Next, we need to identify the TR and TS. Okay, TR ingat lagi tak? I bagi tahu hari tu yang mana? TR is the time taken for the new process variable to reach the new set point. So 50 is the old set point, 57 is the new set point. So the time taken should be daripada sini ke sini. Inilah the first time. Ini the first time yang dia achieve set point, the new set point. So the time taken you can ambil from here to here. Can you measure for me the length? Dapat berapa?
Saya dapat 4 mm.
4 mm. Yang lain dapat sama? Sama tak?
Sama.
Okay, so 4 mm Okay, you need to time with the B value which is 0.2. So you akan dapat berapa?
0.8.
0.8. Okay, that one is for the rise time. So for the settling time, okay, so the settling time is the time taken for your process response to reach stability. So to reach the stability, you boleh nampak ini dulu. Okay, you boleh nampak di sini your process response start to reach the stability. So basically you need to measure from here to here. Can you measure for me the length?
$95.
95. Okay, ada yang dapat lain? Ada yang dapat 100 tak? You kena betul-betul berhenti kat 20 tu.
Saya dapat 100.
Okay, so 100 So this one is 100 time with 0.2. Okay, you will get this one 20 second lah So basically in term of time, basically kita boleh nampak lah TS ni occur at 20 second. Sama lah. Maksudnya betul lah apa yang you calculate tu. You measure tadi. Okay. So, okay, we finish with TS and also TR. So right now we want to calculate the overshoot and undershoot. So from this figure, basically kita kena tentukan the overshoot and undershoot lah. So kita boleh nampak this one is OS1, OS2 and OS3. Okay. So basically dia sampai OS4 lah, dekat sini masih ada lagi peak tu. Okay, OS4. Okay, you boleh nampak dekat sini kita ada OS1, OS2, OS3 and OS4. OS stand for overshoot. Okay, next. We see from here, kita ada undershoot, US1, US2, US3 and US4. Sangat kecil lah US4 tu. Okay, boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay, so now you need to calculate the overshoot. Okay, kita kena calculate all the overshoot yang kita ada. So how to calculate? You need to find the length of overshoot time with A, scaling factor. So measure OS1, OS2, OS3 and OS4 first. Dapat tak? OS1 dapat berapa?
$17.
Okay, 17 Okay, time with 0.2. You will get
3.4.
yes, 3.4. So OS2, the length you get berapa?
$22.
22. OS2 tau, bukan US1. Macam besar je you dapat.
$6 mm.
Yes, 6 mm Then with 0.2, you will get 1.2% lah Okay, OS number 3 pula. OS number 3 slightly lower lagi lah. You dapat berapa?
4 mm.
4 mm ataupun 3 point something kan? Okay, so 0.2 you will get 0.8 lah. OS4.
2 mm.
2 mm And with 0.2 you will get 0.4 lah. Okay, so finish on the
Madam,
overshoot.
kalau saya dapat 0, saya dapat 1 boleh ke?
Dapat 1
Faham.
So, boleh jugalah. Dia sebenarnya, I dapat dalam 1 point something di tengah-tengah lah. 1 to 2 tu sebenarnya. Boleh diterima lah. Okay. So,
Okay, madam.
okay. The next is undershoot. Sama juga. You cari undershoot punya length pula. Simple je untuk yang ni. US1 berapa you dapat the length?
Saya dapat 9.
Saya dapat 9.
9 Okay. Okay, 9. 0.2. 1.8%. US2?
Saya dapat 5.
5.
6.
6. Bolehlah 5 atau 6 lah. I dapat 5. Make sure you start betul-betul daripada set point tau. So this one is 1.0 lah. Okay. US3. Is it 2?
Saya dapat 2 juga.
Okay. US4. Kecil sangat US4 ni. Is it 0.5?
Okay,
Okay, 0.5 Okay. Okay, finish on the undershoot. Semua dapat yang sama tak?
Sama.
Okay, good. So now we move to the calculation of cycle time. Okay, calculation of cycle time, we calculate, macam saya cakap lah, in one complete cycle, you will have one overshoot and one undershoot. So basically, you boleh nampak lah C1, C2, C3 and C4 punya region. Okay, measure C1, C2, C3 and C4. C1 dapat berapa? Is it 17?
saya dapat 16.
Saya dapat 17.
17 atau 16 lah Okay. So time with 0.2. B tadi 0.2. So become 3.4 second lah. C2. Is it 21?
Saya dapat 22.
21.
21.
21. Okay. So 21. 0.2. Dapat berapa?
4.2.
4.2 lah. Okay. So C3. Is it 24?
Saya dapat 24.
Okay, 24, 0.2. Dapat berapa? 4.8 kan? Okay, C4, is it 31?
Um,
31 0.2. You will get 6.2 second lah for this one. Okay, so number 5, you need to summarize TR and TS, overshoot, undershoot and cycle time. So yang you dah calculate ni masukkan dalam table je lah. So for TR tadi you dapat
0.8.
0.8 second. TS you dapat 20 second lah. Okay, so for OS1, okay, berapa you dapat tadi? You bacakan, I tulis.
3.4.
OS2,
1.2.
OS3,
0.8.
0.8, okay. OS4,
0.4.
US1,
1.8.
1.8, US2,
1.0.
okay, US3,
0.4.
US4,
0.1.
okay, cycle time C1,
3.4.
C2,
4.2.
C3,
4.8.
C4,
6.2.
6.2. Okay, so basically ini sahaja macam mana you nak calculate the overshoot, undershoot, cycle time, rise time and settling time. So basically based on the summarized data, you boleh discuss what is the finding from your performance analysis. So you can say that, okay, for this response, the overshoot is higher at OS number 1, which is 3.4%. Okay, kalau you dah ada dua data yang you kena compare kan, which is you pakai PI ataupun satu lagi pakai PID. So you can compare in term of overshoot value is higher for the PI as compared to PID. Same goes to US. So in term of rise time and settling time, normally PID punya rise time and settling time would be shorter lah as compared to PI. Faham?
Faham.
Okay. So you boleh juga comparekan your performance analysis data with the previous data, the original data that you obtain before you do a performance analysis. So you kena include lah all these indicator masa you discuss tu. Boleh? Ada soalan tak? Ada soalan?
saya tak ada.
Okay, good.
So tak ada.
Okay, good. So now we move to the basic IAE calculation. Okay, basic IAE calculation ni quite boleh cakap mencabar sikit lah. Sebab you need to calculate the area under the curve, right? So I teach you on how to calculate because this example actually dah ada jawapan. So I teach you on how to calculate lah. Okay, so basically this figure is for the closed loop response when we do a set point change from 50 to 57. Lebih kurang macam tadi lah, tapi respon yang berbeza. Yang tadi tu is slightly oscillatory response lah. Yang ni kita dapat macam beza sikit lah daripada yang tadi tu. Okay, so you need to calculate the IAE daripada 0 to 20 second. Daripada sinilah 0 to 20 second. So sekarang ni you boleh nampak we have two area under the curve, which is this one. This is area 1. This is area 2 lah. So basically you need to calculate area 1 and also area 2. How you can calculate this area? Okay, kita ada banyak yang kita belajar hari tu. Okay, the first one kita ada yang type yang kat sini sahaja tu. Okay, kita go back lah untuk recall balik. Which is this one lah, kita ada inside this one kita ada a few shapes, which is trapezoid, and also triangle. Okay, under this condition also we have a few method that can be used to calculate. For example, like type 1A, 1B, and 1C. So the difference is based on the base. 1A base untuk semua base daripada B1 until Bn tak sama. 1B punya method, Bn yang tak sama dengan yang lain, B1 sampai Bn-1. Untuk type C, type 1C, base tu semua sama. Okay. Okay, I ajar you macam mana you nak bahagikan base tu. So basically the first thing you need to analyze is you nak analyze the method lah. So untuk analyze the method you kena tahulah you nak jadikan base dia, nak bahagikan base dia macam mana. Okay. So basically the first thing you need to do here, cuba you ukur, measure from here, this point to this point. Berapa panjang dia? Is it 29.5 ataupun 30? 29.5 kan dapat panjang dia.
Saya dapat 28.5.
Oh, 28.5. Okay. So basically I dapat 29.5 lah dia punya panjang tu. Okay. So you gunakan pembaris you. Okay. Kalau boleh lah kita cari the perfect one. Means kalau kita boleh bahagi sama semua lagi better. Tapi kalau dapat figure 29.5 tu, definitely kita tak boleh bagi sama rata. Kalau dapat 30 and then yes, you bolehlah bahagi kepada 6 section, each base 5. Tapi 29.5, you tak boleh bahagi same base lah. So, the first method is, apa yang I buat adalah, I bahagikan section yang awal-awal, which is at this part ni, this part, to 5 mm. Betul lah, 5 mm. This one 5 mm, this one 5 mm. You nampak lah ada a few trapezoid punya shape. Dapat? So the remaining here is, tadi kita ada 29.5, right? So you minus with 15, you dapat 14.5 lah. So this one for the triangle side ni is 14.5. Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay. So basically For this situation, actually you need to use the type B, right? 1B, right? To calculate the area. Betul tak? Type 1B tadi, we have the base for the trapezoid semua sama. But for the triangle, tak sama base dia. Betul tak?
Betul.
Betul.
Okay. Tapi untuk calculation kita try to use the general one. Kita assume that semua tak sama. Kita macam guna the normal one lah. Kita cari satu persatu guna formula. This one is trapezoid. The first one, section 1, trapezoid. Section 2, trapezoid. Section 2, trapezoid. And section 4 is triangle. Okay. So basically dekat sini kita boleh nampak kita ada 4 subsector lah. Okay. So the next one, which is area number 2. Okay, you buat benda yang sama. You measure from point here to point here. The length, how long is the length? Ada yang dapat 70 ke? So you boleh nampak dekat sini lah. Yang daripada sini ke sini dapat tak 70?
Dapat.
So bila dapat 70 tu basically you can divide it equally lah, which is you divide it with 10 and then you will have 7 subsector. Lebih dah. Make it 7 Yang ni tak ada. Tak ada. Satu, dua, tiga, empat, lima, enam, tujuh. Okay, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7. So you will have 7 subsector lah for area number 2. So the first method we use is the general one, which is all the base is not the same. Sebab nanti kita akan comparekan kalau kita pakai base yang sama punya formula dengan base yang tak sama, means general equations. Basically the type 1A and 2A is a general equation di mana you ambil kira the shape, the original shape setiap satu ni and then you use the formula of the original shape. Then you sum up everything. Tapi untuk method 2B, kita dah simplify the equation. You can directly using the equation, you tak perlu kira satu-satu dah. Okay. So, okay, step number 2A, you need to find the scaling factor. Okay, kat sini pun dah diberi dan you pun dah tahu macam mana nak calculate the scaling factor. Kita dah buat di atas tadi. So, basically sama je macam tadi. You dapat value yang sama juga, which is 7/35 lah for A and B 4/20. So, the range time dah diberi di sini, which is from 0 to 20. Dah ada value lah. Okay, so tadi you dah bahagi subsectornya. Sekarang ni you construct subsector for A1 and A2 based on step 1 lah. So sekarang ni you dapat lah. This one, the base B1 is 5mm, 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 14.5. Untuk section, untuk area kedua pula 10mm, 10 mm, 10 mm, 10 mm, 10 mm, 10 mm, and 10 mm. Apa yang seterusnya yang you kena buat adalah you cari height untuk setiap subsector. Cari height tu adalah you measure from set point to the curve. Untuk S1 ni. You measure from here to here. Kita start dengan H naught lah, sebenarnya H1 naught yang dia buat sekarang ni H10. Kita start dengan H10 which is dekat sini. So start from H10, H1, H12, H13. That means it's referring to area 1 punya height yang mula-mula. H11, area 1 punya height yang kedua. Which is yang ni. O ni adalah initial. This is 1, 2, 3. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay, basically you kena measure lah. You try to measure 1. Dapat tak 35 tu? Daripada sini ke sini. Dapat tak 35? Mesti dah dapat kan? Sebab 35 ni is the same value as your A tadi kan? The next. Daripada sini ke sini dapat tak 33.5?
Dapat.
Dapat Basically you make sure you dapat the base dulu. From the base tu nanti you draw a line straight to the curve. So that line tu you kena measure the height. Same goes to the area number 2. From the base you draw a line to the process curve. And then you measure the height. Each of the for each base tu mesti ada height. Which one? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Until this one. Boleh faham? Okay. So after you get the height, okay, step number 2C, sorry 2B you construct. Number 2C you measure and record the height. Okay. Number 3 you calculate the area for each subsector. Okay. Jawapan dah ada pun dekat sini, tapi you try to tutup kejap. Tak nampak pula. Tak, you still nampak jawapan, tak apalah. Okay. I baru nak minta you calculate this one. Supaya you tahulah. Okay, so basically tak apalah, masa pun dah nak habis. I explain je lah on how to calculate. Okay, so basically area 1, subsector 1, which is this one, you need to use the this one lah. You need to, this is, dekat sini dia denote as A11. Kita boleh letak je S1 ke, depends. Asalkan you faham yang tu subsector 1 untuk area 1. Depends, kalau you nak pakai S1 boleh, A11 pun boleh. So dia bagi tahu yang ni A11, A12, A13, A14 lah. So A11 you need to use the formula of a trapezoid. The formula of trapezoids, you boleh tengoklah type 1A punya formula, kita akan guna pakai formula untuk setiap satu shapes. It depends on the shape lah. So dekat sini trapezoid, trapezoid, trapezoid. So the height, the base is the same, which is 5. The height is 35 for this one. And this one is 33.5. So you calculate, you akan dapat 171.25 ni lah. Same goes to A12 using the trapezoid formula, A13 trapezoid formula. and then you will get the value lah using the trapezoid formula. Make sure you take a correct height. So kalau A12 height dia dekat sini dengan dekat sini lah. A13 height sini dan height sini. Okay, faham?
Faham.
Okay, the last one is A14, which is the triangle. So triangle, you use the formula of triangle, which is 1/2 time with base and also height lah. So your base is 14.4, height you di sini adalah 23.5. Then you can get the answer. So kena total up all the answer, you will get this one lah. Okay, next is area number 2. So we use the formula of triangle di sini, trapezoid di sini. This one is triangle. Based on the step number 1A tadi. Sorry, based on the method 1A tadi. Kita kena kira 1 by 1. So di sini you nampak lah dia kira 1 by 1. This one. Untuk triangle yang pertama, height dengan base dia sama 10, 10. Okay. Untuk trapezoid pula, okay. Remember to get the height of trapezoid tu, kalau area yang di sini, you kena ambil height ini dan height ini. Area di sini, height ini dan height ini. Area yang di sini pula, subsector number 4, you ambil height di sini dan di sinilah. Subsector number 5, you ambil these two lah. Subsector number 6, these two height. Last one is triangle. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay. So nanti you akan dapat the final answer for each of the trapezoid. Make sure you calculate betul-betul and then you can get the total answer, which is 6 to 5 lah. Okay, lepas tu you kena total up all the subsector, which is 1256.63. So this one is area baru. Basically kalau you nak cari the IAE tu you kena time with A time with B. Sebab IAE tu in percentage. So this one you akan dapat mm square, right? Betul tak? Area tu mm square.
Betul.
So the A ni adalah percentage over mm. This one BS over mm. So basically when you cancel out the units, you akan dapat percentage over S lah. This one. Sorry, not a percentage over M. Percentage S. Okay. So finish on the calculation using solution 1, which is method type 1A and also type 2A. Okay. So how about you, we try the other type, which is type 1B and type 2D. So type 1B is for the same base for trapezoid and different base for triangle. Macam yang tunjuk tadi. Type 2D pula is the same base for the all-shaped triangle, trapezoid and also triangle. Yang ni B sama. B same, B trapezoid je sama. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
You all ada kelas ke petang ni?
Lepas ni ada lab.
Ada.
Ada lab
Ada lab.
Okay, tak apa. So, I habiskan yang ni lah. Okay, so using this method, basically, okay, you dah construct tadi subsector A1 dan A2, and also you already measure the height. So now you need to calculate using equation. Kita tak using this table dah, kita tak bahagi satu-satu. So using the equation, you follow this equation lah. Sorry. Banyak pula air. Tarik ke atas. Okay. So basically type 1B, you can use this formula. And type 2D, you can use this formula. Okay. Dah capture ke formula tu? You ada buku kan? So you tahulah kan the formula. Okay. Okay. So for calculation of A1, kita pakai 2B formula yang ni. So you just input the value. So B is the same, which is 5. B untuk trapezoid tadilah. So we have H0, starting of H0 tadi daripada 35 tu until H13 at 23.5. So untuk the last one plus dengan triangle tu, you just calculate using the triangle formula. And then area 1 ni you akan dapat 631.63. So basically sama je macam you calculate 1 by 1 tadi. So untuk menjimatkan masa you, it's better for you to calculate using the 2B lah, sebab you, the formula basically represent the same concept as per you calculate 1 by 1. Faham?
Faham.
Okay, so for area number 2, kita pakai 2D. So 2D, the simplest formula, which is this one. Which is all the B is the same. The base length too is the same. So you just input the value of B and then time with the sum of all H yang ada. So you start from here lah, daripada 10, 13.5, 13.5, 11.5, 95. Time, total up semua dan time with time. Then you can get this value, which is 625. So you add up these two, you akan dapat 1256.63 mm square. Basically sama sahaja macam you calculate 1 by 1 tadi. Okay, so to calculate the IAE, you need to time the total area with the scaling factor of A and also the scaling factor of B. Because the IAE, the units is percentage second. So you kena dapat this unit lah, the last unit lah untuk calculate the IAE. Kalau you stop sampai sini, you takkan dapat the whole mark punya markah lah untuk untuk soalan ni. Sebab you need to calculate the IAE. IAE, you need to time with A and B. Basically value IAE yang you calculate dekat sini, actually sama je dengan atas ini. Tak percaya, you ambil value yang ni, actually value yang sama kan? You time with the A and also B. Then you can get this value. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Faham So, ada soalan before we end? Ada soalan?
Tak ada.
Tak ada
Tak ada, madam.
Okay, good. I think we can end our class until here. Next week, wait let me see first. So next week maybe we try to do another one example. Kita buat sekejap je kelas sebab I need to explain to you this example also. So and maybe 30 minutes class je lah kot next week. Okay, so we end our class with tasbih, kifarah dan surah wal as.